next one is self-supervision. This is different too. This is more like an end of the day thing you do. At the end of the day, you evaluate what you've done. Self-supervision is, I put this image for a reason. It's like this, you're watching yourself, at that moment. So it's like you've got this camera on yourself constantly, like I do right now. So because I've got a camera on me right now, and it's pretty public, the way I behave, the way I act, what I say is going to be quite, it's going to be influenced by knowing that there's a camera on me. But when you have this self-supervision, it's that ongoing consciousness that God sees everything that you do. It's not just when the camera switch goes on or when the record button goes on, but it's knowing that God sees everything that you do 24/7. So it's that there's a level of consciousness, awareness of God, being aware of everything a person does. So it's not probably an easy thing to do, but at least, going into that mode once in a while during the day can be really helpful. Otherwise, I feel like to be at this level of constant self-supervision, a person has to be in a very high level of spirituality to be able to achieve that. For a lot of us, that's not the case. But even if we occasionally through the day evaluate ourselves, especially when we're doing things where we feel that we're at risk of our ego getting the better of us. Like say now, I'm doing a talk, right? My ego could be right now thinking, wow, look, I'm doing this fantastic talk, everyone's listening. I have to self-supervise myself. Well, am I thinking this? If I am, it's a problem. I should be thinking, if I'm able to relay some beneficial information to other people, it's from God. He's allowing me to do it. He's giving me the strength and the knowledge to be able to do it. And if he didn't, I wouldn't be able to do it. So, it's that kind of, I guess, analysis that can help, again, to humble the ego, especially when some times where we think our ego is at risk of doing it. And I feel like language really can be a problem in this space. The way we speak in the English language, it's very much, we need to find the balance. We can be very flattering towards other people. And if we're doing that as encouragement because they need the confidence, then it's a good thing, because sometimes people need to hear if they're doing something good. But if someone knows that they're quite capable of doing something, and those around them say, you're fantastic, you're so good, you're the best, what would we do without you? You can see how that kind of language can affect the ego of a person. And you can therefore understand why a lot of famous people have an ego issue. Like put yourself in their situation. For day 1, day 2, you might say, no, it's not, I'm not as good as you think. Day 3, day 100, if you're hearing every day you're fantastic, you're brilliant, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that, it's very, very hard for it not to get to the ego. So this is where language, I think, is really important, how we communicate with each other. And positive reinforcement is really important, encouraging people, telling them when they've done something good, but without overdoing it, because you don't want to, again, blow up their ego as well.